Hello people of YouTube, this is a video, I'm Scorpel, and welcome back to the series. Today, we play the next level of Orcs Must Die. Gonna be playing the Twin Halls, and let's see, any upgrades? Probably gonna save up for the cheaper barricades, because barricades are quite nice. Well, let's get to it then. Brand new trap, the spring trap. This one's pretty cool. The other traps you may have noticed kinda threw the orcs back when they killed them, but this one is specifically a physics trap to launch the orcs, as the pictures may suggest. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that or not yet. I can't remember the layout of this level, but let's get to it as soon as there we go.
Twin Halls, one of the oldest of the Rift fortresses. The Paladins say this place is haunted. I don't know about that, but it sure could use a good dusting.
Yeah, so it could. And, I see. It looks to me like a grandiose opportunity to use the barricades here. I don't really know why the spring trap was given on this level. I'm not really sure where I'd use it, but I'm just gonna grab a pretty typical layout and tar traps just for the heck of it. New enemy this time, ogres, which are quite tough, quite big, and quite mean. It's not so good, but it shouldn't be a problem. So, I'm gonna go ahead... Oh, whoops. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead, take the golden opportunity to just block off this side completely. Which means they're gonna come all the way down here, you're gonna see those barricades, and then they're gonna have to go up these stairs, they're gonna have to trudge down these stairs, and then they're gonna have to go that way. And that should be pristine. Other than that,
This just doesn't seem fair. A
beef
little
up
present
this
for
side
you,
with some of the
one for
best
you,
traps.
and one for you.
The
Here they
arrows.
come.
And wouldn't you know it, they're coming out the other side. But that's no problem. That is no problem for us. So we got this nice crossbow with its infinite amount of bolts. I've been theorizing about what the bolts are made of, because, you know, magic, that's just too easy of an excuse. I'm thinking it could be concentrated hatred of orcs.
I'm gonna be sick.
Concentrated stupidity of orcs. That's about all I've come up with so far, but I don't know, those both sound like pretty viable
This
options.
just doesn't
to me.
seem fair.
It's not like they would ever run out as a source of ammunition. This time. That's quite good. Got my arrow walls over here to help me out. And these are just plain orcs anyway, it's not gonna be a problem. Plenty of headshots.
In the West Hall.
Arrow wall, taking action. Quite good.
What a mess.
And finish off
you,
that way,
old man.
folks. One more arrow wall. Just because I can, and because they're great. And ready for the next wave. Oh, I thought it was this door. It's the other door this time. Yet again. Not a problem. One good thing on this level, looking at the enemies, at least, there's none of those flippin' runners this time. They're so smart. They can sneak past me. But, don't have to worry about it this time. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Which is just pristine. I think I am gonna have to deal with those crossbow jerks, though.
Ooh, brutal.
Those are not very nice orcs. I wouldn't say they're as bad as the runners, per se,
I could do this all
but
day.
almost. Almost.
This'll be fun.
Okay, so that wall's all good. actually. Should be quite nice. And that'll just about do it. Both doors this time. Things starting to get a bit tricky.
An ogre?
But
that's a surprise.
Not a
Since
ton
when
on
do
this
orcs
side.
and ogres work together?
Oh, but there are some of those crossbow guys.
Let's rumble, big fella.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm hoping my arrow walls are going to do me well on the other side. I think I'm actually going to go, oh shoot, actually I just kind of ruined that plan, and for not, because my arrow walls took care of it. Holy crap, this guy is moving quite quickly. Let's take it easy, big guy. Let's not strain yourself. Using a bit of the secondary fire there, which is it's quite good. It just stuns the orcs. A little grip of them, which is I don't know if I've talked about that before, but it's quite nice in my opinion. Let's just let's grab a couple arrow walls. We don't have any yet. One there, one there. Just to thin them out even more. Another one of these ogres. I don't really mind ogres that much though. I mean, they're big and they have a lot of health, but they're pretty slow. Except when they're moving down the stairs, running right at me. That's not so good. Those archers get theirs, don't they? I didn't know those could fall over, actually. That's quite curious. But as long as it doesn't blow up on me, it's fine. I don't need to worry about it. These barricades just working beautifully. All of the orcs went all the way down there. And they said, oop, barricades, what are we gonna do? Guess we better go back around. Because they don't seem to have the strategy to break them down. At least not yet. That is a key point with barricades. If you block off all of the ways to the rift, and there's no possible way they can get there without breaking down barricades, they will.
Sometimes I almost feel bad for the orcs. Except, not really.
And that's not super good, but I try not to do that, because that ruins the point of barricades, in my opinion. Can defend either side at this point, because doesn't really make a huge difference. These orcs are all going to get pretty well contained over there, and you know, I'm going to work on this side. I'll let the arrow walls handle it. Handle it on the other. That should be quite well. If I'm right, they should be able to make it past all those arrow walls. I think they're enough to kill all of them. They did a real good job, as we've seen in the past, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't really try to rely too heavily on traps because I'm very skeptical about whether or not they can really pull it off by themselves. And better safe than sorry, right? Especially when you're dealing with orcs, because orcs, not very safe to be dealing with. We gotta do it. Gotta do it. Especially these crossbow guys, man. These guys are dodgy. Not gonna make it past me, of course, but... Alright. That's pretty good. Did pretty good so far. Got lots of these arrow walls set up.
A little present for you,
Set up a few
one for you, and one for you.
Another one on that wall too. And I guess I question the usefulness of putting them on both sides, so I think I'll start to put some on this side, and that should do me pretty well. Thin them out even more. Don't have to worry about this side quite as much, and then just even more opportunity to focus on one side or the other. It looks like this side's quite thick with orcs this time, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do my own little personal crowd control here with my crossbow. Ammunition material still unknown. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Because we got arrow walls. And arrow walls just make everything better. Wow, this is a lot of crossbow orcs, actually. They say watch for traps, but there's nothing they can do to escape the wrath of my traps. Those fools. Okay, so just a couple
Something
more
for your
arrow
face.
walls. I mean, who doesn't like arrow walls, really? It's just, it doesn't make sense to me how anyone can not like arrow walls. That's why I use them. Because I can think of basically no downside. I still don't trust them 100%, but I do trust them roughly 86.7%. So, it's quite good.
What a mess! Gibbed for pleasure.
So the other side doing fine. Just a little help on this side. Whoops, over here. I don't know what he was saying about my sword there, but I'm not using one, so if you didn't already think orcs were stupid, think again. Because quite clearly, I'm just trying to remember where I put the other one for the sake of being symmetrical. I guess it doesn't really matter.
They'll like this one.
Another ogre coming this time. That's quite exciting. No, I'll take care of the other one first, because I suspect there's another one on the other side. And I certainly don't have confidence that arrow walls will take down ogres, but given how low his health was already, I could very well be mistaken about that. Wow, even this guy's almost down. Those arrow walls, they don't get paid enough, really. I realize they're inanimate, after all, but... Oh shoot, actually, those are good. Oh, never mind, not a problem. Not a problem at all. A few more of these to thin out. Already took care of the ogres, which are the biggest concern, of course. Just about got this in the... Oh, coin. I like coins. Just about got this one in the bag. A few more orcs to mop up over here. And by mop up, of course, I mean shoot in the skull with a crossbow.
Is that all you got?
And that's gonna do it. Quite good. I rather like this level. No orcs got through. Used those barricades really nicely. I do like to use my barricades really nicely. 5 skulls. Quite a good score. And that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Ratings, comments, subscriptions, always appreciated as usual. And tune in for the next one.